See, if you are a creator making money by selling your digital product on your YouTube, by following the advice which is already there on YouTube, right? It will actually ruin your business and as well as your YouTube channel, because most of the advice which is already there on YouTube, it is for those who are making money on YouTube just by views and ad revenue. Which is why myself as an infopreneur from past 5 years, making more than 700 pieces of content on YouTube and making more than 4 crores with my digital product from my YouTube channel Ecom Gyan, which is more than 51,000 subscribers at the moment. So in this video I will completely explain about YouTube analytics. So this video is literally going to be a course on YouTube analytics. And to be honest, if you don't optimize your content continuously looking at your YouTube analytics, it is like going to a gunfight with holding a stick. So that's why in this video I'll explain you a complete YouTube analytics overview and why impressions are more important than CTR, and what average view duration and average percentage view that you should aim for if you have an educational YouTube channel, and a secret audience retention hack which will help your video to perform better, and YouTube analytics with advanced mode that barely anyone talks about on YouTube. But before that, I want to address a common mistake most of the creators do in info space, is that as soon as they upload a video on their YouTube channel and hit publish, they will check the CTR of the video, which is click-through rate, as well as the ranking of the video, right? It shows so basically on YouTube, as soon as you upload a video, you'll get the CTR and as well as the ranking, right, from the past 10 videos. So considering those metrics, they will decide, okay, the video that they have published is good or not. So considering that is good only for those creators who are making money just from views and ad revenue. But if you are a creator who is again an infopreneur, means you are selling your digital product through your YouTube channel, that is not the metric that you have to consider. So what metrics you have to look for so that you will get to know the video that you have published is good or not, and so that you can follow the same format in your further videos. So if you see, I am on my YouTube studio. This is my other channel. As you can see here, it's Ecom Gyan. So here, as you can see, I'm in contents and there are a couple of videos which I had uploaded recently, right? So if I go into any video, so if I click on analytics and engagement, here I will get the data of likes versus dislike, right? So this is what you guys have to see. Whenever you upload the video, so first thing that you have to notice is the likes versus dislikes. Of course, after a week you will be getting a better data. So as you can see here, it's above 95%. Again, it's around 96.3%. So that is what you have to look for. It should be always above 95%. That is what I prefer, and that is the thumb rule basically. So it should be above 95%. If it is below 95%, no matter how good is your CTR or else average view duration, how many views you got, so people are not liking it. People are not interacting with your content, which means that you cannot convert your audience into your buyers. So this is what you have to consider, especially when you are getting started on YouTube. So if I consider other videos, let's say this video, which I uploaded on March 16, couple of weeks ago, and has got good views also. So let's see. If I go into analytics and engagement, you can see here it is 98.6%. And my channel average is around 97%, which means that, so this is the video where people are interacting, they are liking it. So, and this is the video which is actually getting me sales for my digital product. So I have to repeat this kind of content. So I'll get to know, okay, these are the type of content I have to publish more. So that's how you decide the video that you have published is actually good for your business or not. So now let me explain you YouTube analytics overview. So as you can see here on my dashboard, so here I have selected content. If I click on analytics, so there are basically 5 tabs, right? Overview, content, audience, revenue and trends. In overview, so this is my last 28 days data. So if I click on lifetime, so you can see here I have gained around 3.6 million views and 51,000 subscribers and around 4,000 estimated revenue. Of course, I don't care about ad revenue. So my goal with this channel is to get clients for my digital product, right? Whether it may be software tool or else my coaching programs or else my agency service. Now again, here there are plenty of data which we have to look for. So I'm going to explain you in a couple of minutes. But if I see here in audience, so of course I have selected lifetime. Now what I have to do is 28 days. Here important thing what you guys have to consider is returning viewers. So of course unique viewers always good, right? Unique viewers should be more. But one more thing what you have to consider is returning viewers also, because unique viewers are not those who are going to purchase your digital product, right? Very very rarely they are going to purchase, because they are unique viewers. But the returning viewers are the ones who are your fans, who are going to follow you religiously, and those are the people who again sign up for your digital product. So that is why you have to consider returning viewers more. So returning viewers are the ones basically who have turned from cold audience to hot audience. So this is the metric most of the creators don't consider, but it is actually most important metric. If I click on last 90 days, as you can see here, 11,000 returning views. So your goal with the channel, especially once it has grown, like let's say 10-15,000 subscribers, your main goal is to increase the returning viewers. So to do that, you have to do a specific content so that your audience keep coming back to your YouTube channel to learn that particular stuff. So yeah guys, if you want to work with me and grow your YouTube channel, building a proper info business, selling your digital product, whether it may be a coaching program or else course, so you can book a discovery call with me. The link is in the description. And if you are a right fit, I can guide you in building your YouTube channel as well as your digital product business. So first thing what I want to explain here is in analytics, impressions and CTR. So as you can see here, so this is the analytical data for one of my latest video, right? So if you see here, impression click-through rate 7.1% and impression is 4.9k. Now what most creators do is they want this CTR to be high, right? They think that if the CTR is very high, video is good. My goal is basically to get as much as CTR. So they edit their thumbnail and change their title so that CTR will go high. They want CTR to be high so that they think people will click on it and they get more views. Now this is a big problem, especially if you are getting started. See, if you are getting started, if you consider this CTR, let's suppose you upload a video and you got a CTR of 10% or 15%. Now you think you made a good video, right? But still you will not be getting any views. Even though if you are getting like 10-15% CTR, now you will be wondering why is that happening? So this is where impression comes into play. So initially when you upload your video, especially when you are getting started, you have started your new channel and you published a video. So you have to immediately look for impressions. Now your goal is to only get as much as impressions as possible. That is when you will be getting more views, right? Of course, you need views to sell your digital product. You need that ideal audience. But most of the creators, they only look CTR and average view duration. They don't look at impressions. But what you have to do is, especially when you are getting started, you have to optimize your content looking at the impressions only. How many impressions that you are getting. If you are getting low impressions, obviously your CTR will be high. Let's say if you get an impression of 100 and out of that you get 10 views, obviously you will be getting like 10% CTR, right? And you think that, okay, video is good, I got 10% CTR, my thumbnail and title is good. But that is not the case. So initially when you are getting started, you have to look how many impressions that you are getting. If you are getting very low impressions, let's say you are getting like 100, 200 or else 500 impressions, even though if your CTR is like 15-20%, does not matter. You have to change your title and thumbnail because you are not getting enough impressions. So it's as simple as that. Now let's say you have already grown a channel, you are getting like average views per video like 2,000 to 10,000 as soon as you upload. Now then you have to optimize your content for CTR. Now at that time, so let's say you have like 10-15,000 subscribers and your past video has got more than 2,000 views. Then when you upload a video and you are getting very low CTR, let's say you are getting like 3-4% CTR, then you have to optimize. Then you have to think, okay, now I am not getting enough CTR as expected, and you can update your title and thumbnail. But initially you have to only look for impressions. If you are not getting good impressions, it does not matter what click-through rate that you are getting. You have to optimize your title and thumbnail because that is the packaging. So your audience click on your video looking at your thumbnail and title. This is the first analytical thing that you have to look for when you are getting started. Now the next thing that you have to look for is average view duration. Of course, your average view duration obviously should be higher, right? You already know it. But what is the target average view duration that you have to aim for, especially when you are running your YouTube channel for your business, basically for a educational YouTube channel? That is 3 minutes. So that is what I expect. And your video length also, the total length of the video also, it should be more than 10 minutes. That is where you actually convert your audience from cold to hot, right? More they watch your content, the higher the chances that they will buy your digital product. So your goal is to create a lengthy video, of course. So when you are running your YouTube channel for your business, so what I prefer is it should be more than 10 minutes. If you see my YouTube video, Almost all videos are more than 10 minutes, right? Some are 15, 20, even 40 minutes also. So that is what, if you see this video also, it's having a length of 16 minutes, right? And if I see in engagement, so average view duration, it's more than 3 minutes, which is good, right? So that way I can optimize, I can see what I did in this video, so that I got an average view duration of 3 minutes. Of course, this is not the absolute best that I have achieved. I have got average view duration somewhere around 4 or 5 minutes also in the past. But that is what. And one more thing what you have to consider is average percentage viewed also. So let me show you that. So here you have to click on advanced mode, and here more metrics. Now here you can see average percentage viewed. So this is what you have to aim for, more than 30%. As you can see here in this video, this is 23%, which means that this video is pretty much underperformed, right? So of course, it's not completely bad, but still, this is the indicator where I need to improve more. I have to add some more strategies in my hook part, or else maybe I did some mistakes while scripting this video, because of which I got lower average percentage view. So I want them to watch more, right? That is when they'll watch till I give the call to action to them for my digital product. So I have to improve my average percentage viewed. So let's consider some other video. So if I click on this video and go into analytics and click on engagement, so you can see here 5 minutes 31 seconds, which is good, right? This video is about 33 minutes, of course. Still, if someone is watching till 5 minutes, obviously it's good for us. And to see the average percentage view, we have to go into advanced mode and more metrics and average percentage viewed. You can see here 25% viewed. Of course, this video is also, it's a lengthy video, so achieving 25%, it's almost close to 30%, but still, so we have to aim for 30% average percentage view, which is APV. So let's see for some other video as well. So let's see for this video, going into analytics and engagement. So average view duration, it's little bit less. Obviously the average percentage view also will be less. So these are the analytics which you have to look for when it comes to average view duration and average percentage view, and you have to aim for 30% average percentage view, or else AVD more than 3 minutes. So when I started my whole infopreneur journey, right, starting with my YouTube, the major thing I struggled with was audience retention. See, I did the packaging well, my ideation process was good. I knew that my title, thumbnail, everything was on point. I was getting good CTR also, impression were also good, but my audience were not hooked till the end. They were not watching complete video, because maybe I was making lot of mistakes in my scripting and what all things I told earlier, because of which people did not watch the video till the end. But one hack I found out in my analytics, which literally increased my audience retention from 10 times. So that is what I'll show you now. So if you consider my any content, so let's go into this content. Now here in analytics, I have to go into engagement, and here here audience retention, right? Here you can see the audience retention graph. Now here in this graph, we can see on which point what I have told, because of which audience clicked off. This is the lifesaver. So this is what I did to basically increase my audience retention. Now if I see here, so the audience retention graph has slightly increased. And if I click here and click on play,
UK marketplace में launch करने के लिए कुछ strategies use किया.
Here, obviously this video is in Hindi, so I can get to know what I actually told here, or else what B-roll I used, what point I was explaining, because of which audience retention increased. Now I can use that point, I can put it in ChatGPT, and I can get to know what all different type of sentences similar to that sentence I can use to increase my audience retention. And similar way, whenever there is a dip, right, here you can see there is a dip. Here also if I click,
registration और investment का हुआ, पर आपको कुछ strategies भी जानना चाहिए.
I can see what I told, because of which audience left off. Audience basically stopped watching that video, and I can remove that part in my next scripting. So this is what actually improved my audience retention, and I get to know more about my audience as well. So this is what you guys have to do. Of course, after publishing like 4 to 5 contents, you can keep optimizing it. You can go into analytics and engagement, and you can see this graph. and you can get to know what all things you have to include in your video and what all things you have to remove from your video, basically in scripting. So because of this simple hack, I was able to increase my audience retention and kept my audience hooked till the end of the video. So now let me show you YouTube analytics in advanced mode. So this is the topic which is very rare on YouTube. If you see on YouTube analytics, all those things, barely anyone talks about YouTube analytics in advanced mode. So in this video, I am going to show you, especially when it comes to a course creator. If you are an infopreneur, how you can optimize your content looking into YouTube analytics advanced mode. So as you can see, I am into my channel and I have clicked on analytics. And here in the top right corner, you can see advanced mode. Here if I click on advanced mode, and here if I go into more metrics. So the first thing that I want to explain about is unique viewers. So here this is the data which actually shows you from which video you got more unique viewers, right? Of course you have to balance out. So initially of course there should be returning viewers also, but still you have to be, when you are getting started especially, you want more unique viewers so that you can turn those unique viewers into returning viewers, and thus they will convert into your client. So this is how you will get to know from which video actually you are getting more unique viewers, so that you can make those contents every 2 or 3 weeks so that you can bring in more and more unique viewers for your channel. And the next thing here is into more metrics, average views per viewer. So this is literally a game changer. What basically this metric is, average views per viewer, means one viewer, how many times he will watch your video. So it's as simple as that. Now for a good channel, it should be somewhere around 1.5. If you are achieving 1.5 means you are absolutely going to make more money from that particular channel, because your audience are viewing your one single video itself more than 1 times, right? So obviously if he is watching your content more than 1 times means he is gaining more and more value from that video. So that is why he is watching again and again, and thus he will turn into a hot audience, hot lead, so that again you can convert him. And also for which video your average views per viewer is more, you can also find out here. So here for my channel, the total you can see here, which is 1.4, which is absolutely best. So it is close to 1.5, right? So that is why even with this channel, with just 51,000 subscribers and average views per video is around 2,000, I am able to make more than 4 crores per year with my digital product. So this is the important metric, and this is what you have to consider, especially you are starting out or else you have already built your channel. You want them to watch your one video itself more than 1 times. So the next thing in advanced mode, more metrics, is CPM. Now this data will give you a better understanding on your audience quality. So you want to attract better audience quality, right? It is not just about views. Of course, you can target some random viewer like teenage people, and you can gain tons of views, but there is no point in it. You cannot convert them. So audience quality is also very important. That you can decide by looking at your CPM. So the higher the CPM, your audience quality also will be higher. So obviously here you can see the CPM. It is comparatively less only because my channel is targeting Indian audience, right? Now if you are targeting audience for the people in America or else European country, now those are the developed countries, right? So obviously your CPM will be very high, 10, 15, even $20. So this is the metric that you have to look for, and you have to aim highest, and you have to see which content has got more CPM, right? So that you can imitate similar content again and again. As you can see here, even though my audience are Indian, I'm getting good CPM itself. You can see this particular video got almost $4, right? So in this way, I can get to know what kind of audience quality I'm targeting with my YouTube channel. And if it is very poor, obviously I have to make changes in my ideation or else thumbnail, title, and overall scripting of the video so that I can target a quality audience. Now the next thing is in advanced mode, more metrics. End screen element clicks. You can see here end screen element clicks. Now this is also very crucial for your business. So you want this number to be higher, right? Because at the end of the video, obviously you will be suggesting them some other video so that they will go and watch that other video of yours. So that way you want your audience to binge watch your content, because that is when they will turn into hot audience, right? The 7-hour rule. So they will not just go ahead and purchase your digital product, high ticket digital product, just by watching one video. So you want them to watch like number of videos, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos. More number of the videos they watch, the better chances they will convert as your client. So end screen element click is very important. So basically if you see this video, the latest video of mine, so I gave a better call to action in the end, and I told why they have to watch my next video. So that way I got a better end screen element clicks. You can see at 22%. Obviously there are few video which they have done poor. So those are the things which we have to improve in our scripting. So you have to give them in the end a proper call to action so that they will go ahead and watch our another video. So that way they will turn into our fans and a loyal audience. So again, you have to optimize your content so that you will get a better end screen element clicks. Now the next thing is, most of the beginners will be having confusion that when they have to upload their content, right? So that also I'll show you here. So if I click on audience and if I scroll down, so you can see here when your viewers are on YouTube. So this the particular data you will get after uploading 4 to 5 videos, and YouTube suggests us when are the best possible time in a day where our audience are most active on YouTube, right? Here you can see in Sunday. So here most beginners, what mistake they will do is they will upload somewhere here where it is completely darker, right? They think the audience are more active here and they will upload here. That is the wrong way of doing it. Instead of that, when you have to actually upload is when it is slightly darker. If you see here on Sunday, so at 2 p.m. and at 3 p.m. are most active, is the time where my audience are more active, right? Now if I am uploading my video on Sunday, it means that I have to upload it somewhere around 1 p.m. Similar way on Monday. See here if you see the data, so 8 p.m. and after 8 p.m. my audience are most active, which means that I have to upload somewhere around 7 p.m. Similar way for each and every day, YouTube is giving us the data. So whenever whichever day you are uploading, go into this particular metric and see on that particular day when are your audience are more active, and the slightest shade will be there, right? So there you can upload. So one more example, on Wednesday if I am uploading my video, so I have to obviously upload at 9 p.m. right, around 9 p.m. I can upload at 9:30 because 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. is the time where my audience are most active. So it's a simple hack and a simple strategy to get to know when you can upload your YouTube video so that you can make most out of it. See, initially when I started my YouTube channel, even though I was getting more views, I was not able to convert my audience because one of the thing I made a mistake is I was targeting a wrong audience, and most of the beginners, most of the creators also fall into this trap. They will be getting good views, but still they will not be able to monetize their channel properly. They will be struggling to sell their digital product. So if you are facing similar issue, all you have to do is you have to go into audience and scroll below, and you have to see the age demographics. Here you can see in my channel, this e-com gain channel, obviously where I am teaching about e-commerce business, Amazon FBA business. Obviously this is a business where it requires investment, and obviously I am selling a high ticket digital product, right? So obviously my target audience should be above 25. So that is what I have done here. You can see here, but the most percentage of my audience are above 25. So this means it's a good, because if I am targeting teen audience like 18 to 24 or 13 to 17, even though if I gain thousands of views, these people won't be having that purchasing power of purchasing that high ticket digital product of mine. So few years back when I started, my age demographic, the people who were teen like 18 to 24 or 13 to 17 were more, because of which I was getting more views, but I was not able to properly convert them, and my digital product business was also not good. But recently I changed my packaging. I started to make simple thumbnails and titles and very niche down video, right? Even though if I am getting very less views, I am targeting those audience who are above 25 and have that purchasing power to go ahead and buy that high ticket digital product. So this is how you have to optimize your content looking at the YouTube analytics data. So what all analytical data and metrics that you have to look for, I have covered in this video. So if you follow each and every points I have explained in this video, that will be more than enough, especially when you are getting started. And even if you have properly built your YouTube channel as well. So now you have came to know everything about YouTube analytics data, especially if you are an infopreneur, but still there is more to it. So how you can optimize your content, and especially how you can script your content so that you can turn your audience into a buyers and build your business on YouTube so that it generates crores per year. So that is what I have explained in this video. You can click here and check it out. And if you want to work with me, building your YouTube channel and digital product business, you can apply for discovery call, which is for my mentorship, where you can avoid the trial and error process, where I will be helping you in building your YouTube channel, whether it may be in packaging, title, thumbnail, as well as scripting the video, creating your landing page, selecting your niche, and each and every process out there. So the link is in the description, you can check out. So as always, stay focused.